Well, this year, just like any other year, I go into the season optimistic, more optimistic than the year before. And at the start of the season, man, I seen 15, 20 different bucks, and it's out of the same spot, So my hopes are up there. I'm thinking, I'm passing up the small bucks. I see little buck after little buck after little buck. So I'm thinking, I know I'm in the right area because there's bucks, and I'm just waiting for that one opportunity to draw back on one. Well, I get my chance. It's about 100, a little over 100-inch 9-point. And for all the little bucks I've been seeing and in this area that I've been hunting, is one I wasn't gonna try to pass up. I wasn't very nervous. He came out, and the funny thing is, I finally did everything right. I played the moon phases. I got out there at the perfect time. And, temperature was right. Good cold front coming through. High pressure system pushing the weather through, and it's just like all the stars seem to align. And I even said in my interview beforehand, I said, there's no reason why I shouldn't be seeing deer tonight.
I jumped up a buck coming in, probably that small 7-point I filmed a couple nights ago. And according to everything, every hunting catalog, everything, tonight should be perfect. Moon phase says deer movements from 5:42 to 7:42. Actually gets dark around 7:40. Barometric pressure, it's perfect.
I'm watching him the whole time, and he starts walking away from me, so I end up giving him a couple grunts. He, after the second or third grunt, he turned on a dime, looked straight at me, straight at the camera, and comes right in. So I'm getting ready. The more I look at this buck, the more I think I'm going to actually shoot him. And he comes in, he sits for 20 inside my 20-yard range for, I don't know, a good 3 or 4 minutes. Could have shot him probably about 5 different times, but I was too busy dinking around with the camera because being our first year filming, we didn't have a cameraman, so we did all our own filming. So a couple times I turned it, because he kept turning back and forth. He never went where I expected him to be. Well, long story short, I drew back when he was behind the tree, waited for him to walk out in one opening, turned back the other way. I ended up holding for about 2 minutes in all, but he put his head down, so I was going to release the aerial. He was quartering to me a little bit. Not a bad shot, not the shot I really would love to take, but I got to the point where I figured I could make a good shot, and released the arrow, and the buck ducks his head, turns his head sideways, and you'll see it on the footage. The arrow smokes his antlers dead on. I thought I made a good hit. I'm like, did I hit him in the middle of the head, or did I? Because you could hear the slap, and you can hear it on video too. So I didn't really know what happened. I just knew something wasn't right. Well, I get down and I check, and I find my arrow in 2 pieces. The tip hit dead on his antler. Nice rage broadhead, bent right off the tip. And when it ricocheted, it just shattered it. I mean, just shattered it. So all I have to show for is some footage that you're about to see, and a broken arrow. So hope you enjoy. This is me, my screw up for the year. Hope you enjoy it.
Well, great hunt, Andy. There's always next year. This week's fan photo comes to us from Dave Madrigal II. Dave arrowed this 140-inch mid-Michigan 10-point on a warm November 12th afternoon. After a decoy reposition, this buck came into a cut cornfield chasing a hot doe and followed her right into Dave's decoy. Dave sent a 35-yard shot out of his Hoyt Hypertech at 4:35 that afternoon, sending his muzzy-tipped Carbon Express Mayhem perfectly into the buck's vitals. The large buck ran 60 yards and took a cut cornfield dirt nap. He dressed out at 186 pounds. Great job, Dave.